Alrighty, students, we're going to do some dictation. So you'll need your whiteboard and a marker or paper and pencil. Here we go. Write the letters that make the sound A. Write the letter or letters that make the sound A. A says A, and A consonant E says A. This is what we've learned so far. If you want to add a I says A, like in bait, and a Y says A, like in play, those are all correct. There's 4 different ways to write the sound A. Here's our next one. There's only one way to write this sound. Write the sound "ind", like find. Like, did you find your keys? This is one of those closed syllable exception words. Ind. Excellent. So I've got my long I here, even though it's followed by a consonant. It should be short, but that's why it's an exception. Excellent. Nice job. Okay, write the letter that makes the sound Y. Write the letter that makes the sound Y, like yellow. Yes. Y makes the sound Y. Excellent. And here's our last sound. There's 2 ways to write this sound. Write the letters that make the sound J. Write the letters that make the sound J. J is our normal way to make the sound J. And G can also make the sound J. Like in our trick words, we're learning change, right? The G goes J. Great. Okay, erase your board. We're going to write some words. Okay, here's our first word. I'm going to say it. I'm going to ask you to repeat it. Then we'll tap it, and then you'll write it. Our first word is the word chess. Like, do you want to play chess? Say chess. Now let's tap chess. Ch, e, s, chess. Now write and mark chess. I'm going to write it. Pulling down from the top for my H. Eh. Oh, I have a short vowel followed by S. So I need to make that 2 S's. Chess. Excellent. Now let me mark it. I'm going to underline my digraph, and I'm going to put a star next to my bonus letter, like that. Great. Okay, here's our next one. Say the word cabin. Like, I went to the cabin in the snow. Cabin. Now let's write cab in. If you need to, you can tap out each syllable. Cab, k, ab, in, I, n. Let's write it. K, ab, b, b. Oh yeah, I start with my stick for the b. B, I, n. Cabin. Now let's mark both of those syllables. I've got my 2 vowels. This one's before we learned our new rule. My first syllable includes my B. It's closed. And my second syllable, in, also is closed. And my vowel sounds are short. Cabin. That was before we learned that. Usually, if there's only one consonant, our first syllable is open. Let's move on to another one. Say the word sky. Now we can tap sky. S-k-I, sky. How are we going to write sky? Let's see. K. And have a K there. And then in a one syllable word, if my word ends with the I sound, I'm going to spell it with a Y. Sky. Excellent. There we go. So my vowel sound is going to be long, and this is going to be an open syllable. And how did I know it was a K? Because if a K sound is followed by an I or a Y, I always spell it with a K. C goes for words that have the a, eh, or ah sound after the K. Just a little rule. And let's take a look if I spelled it with the C. Does that look right? That doesn't look right. Okay, let's do one more. Say eject. Eject. Let's clap it. Eject. Let's write eject, like the pilot will eject from the plane if he needs to. Got my first syllable is an open syllable. Eject. I can tap out that syllable. J, e, k, t, ject. Here we go. J, e, k, t, eject. So my first, there's my two vowels separated by one consonant. But my first syllable's open and my second syllable is closed. Oop. My vowel sound is long, E, and my vowel sound inject is short. Looks like that. Nice work, students.